This is MTV News for Wednesday, the 21st of April, and coming up, Grenada seeks to improve food production as La Soufrière volcano affects agricultural exports. The University of the West Indies Seismic Research Centre, meanwhile, develops humanitarian response to the situation in St. Vincent. Police force also donates much-needed water to the island. And in sport, Chennai Super Kings go top after Kolkata Knight Riders win in the IPL. We'll have details to those and other stories coming up for you right after the break. Stay with us.
Every action we take impacts the lives of others around us. The Grenada Community Partnership Initiative, GCPI, has been working with Grenadian organizations to impact communities directly. Giving back to communities we serve is fundamental to the way we do business. And every year, more lives are touched across Grenada, Carriacou, and PT Martinique. In education, sports, health, infrastructure, social services, and beyond.
The first segment of MTV News is brought to you in association with GUT Cooperative Credit Union. It's where you belong.
We are taking pride in outstanding performance. We are encouraging and recognizing innovation. We are committed to continuously doing things better, with enhanced services coming soon. Yes, we are here for you. Check us out today for your financial need. GUT Credit Union, it's where you belong.
Welcome back. I'm Tony Julian with the details. Now, to help with the reduction of Grenada's food importation bill and as one of Grenada's main market sources of crop imports, St. Vincent has been severely affected due to, of course, the eruptions of La Soufrière volcano. Steady plans are therefore in the making to increase production on the island. This, according to Minister for Agriculture Peter David. It'll be done through the utilization of government land, as we now hear from Donella Houston.
The Ministry of Agriculture and by extension the Government of Grenada are putting plans in place to increase food production on the island. According to Agriculture Minister Peter David, annually Grenada's food importation bill is over $300 million, and with the current situation in St. Vincent, food security is of grave concern.
You know, food security is an important issue for us, and St. Vincent has been, in a sense, a major producer, supplier of many products, agricultural products, and including livestock. And therefore, we have run the risk of increased prices, we run the risk of shortages, and we run the risk of having a negative impact on the food situation in the Caribbean. The situation was already there before then, in one sense.
David says they have already started the process, which includes planning with the Marketing and National Importing Board and farmers.
We have also been working closely with the Marketing and National Import Board, because that would be a key component. And we also have to work with farmers and farmers' organization. Now, the ministry itself is not going to be doing all of the increasing production. It's going to be our farmers to increase production, and it's going to be the Marketing Import and National Import Board to do the distribution. So we are going to be talking to the farmers. We have our extension services, extension officers who are going to go into the market, find out what farmers are producing, what farmers are capable of producing, and we are going to help them in that regard, both with agronomical support, with the agronomy division helping them with the methods, and any other assistance they would need.
One of the main estates that the government is focusing on is the Grand Bras estate. David added too that they must decide on what will be produced, which will be based on the needs of the market.
The Grand Bras estate is currently now under review. In fact, a team went out to the estate on Monday morning We've looked at the estate. We've determined how we will proceed to production. The first thing we must do is decide what we are going to produce. We have to ensure that we just don't go wildly.
Within the next week, David says the cabinet will receive a proposal about the plans for the Granborough estate. Another estate which is currently commercialized is the Bellevue estate, and according to Minister David, government will be reaching out to the owners to plan the way forward. Additionally, David says he believes that the private sector also needs to get more involved in the agriculture industry. Reporting for MTV News, I am Donella Hostan.
The University of the West Indies Seismic Research Centre has developed a humanitarian response to the situation in St. Vincent, rally around SVG. This was developed to provide support, physical, mental and emotional support, that would be, to the people of the volcano-stricken island. During a special press conference with the University of the West Indies seismic team, the announcement was made by Education and Outreach Manager Stacey Edwards. And while the research center is playing its part in assisting the people, the volcano continues its destructive path. Therefore, the needs of the people will also increase.
Which includes the rapid response and the deployment of relief aid. Special priority will be given towards healthcare, education, and displaced students left vulnerable. So you can find out more in terms of ways in which you can give at Rally Round SVG, which is a special dedicated website set up by the UE to support those affected by the eruption in St. Vincent.
Edwards added that while the research center is providing yeoman service to the people of St. Vincent, they too need support following this eruption, which is the 6th in the history of the volcano to continue its monitoring operations in the region. The finances of the organization, according to the director of the UWI-SRC, Dr. Irusala Joseph, have been depleting over the years due to many natural disasters.
And of course, over the last few years, we've had, the Caribbean, we've been having a lot of, we're a multi-hazard environment, and different islands have been impacted by other disasters like hurricanes and storms. And this kind of leads into the financial challenges, which then trickles down to us. So with the lack of payments and late payments affecting the budget. And this really definitely limits our ability to provide the monitoring service that is needed in order to serve the region as efficiently as is needed, especially as demonstrated by the management of this eruption and providing the timely advice to government that's needed to see, for the health and safety of people's lives.
And aid from Grenada is quickly reaching the shores of St. Vincent. Various organizations here continue to mobilize more water and other essential items for people who are in shelters. On Tuesday, MTV in fact received pledges from its viewers to assist in the drive for St. Vincent. Today, the Royal Grenada Police Force presented items to Lieutenant Hamlet of the SVG Coast Guard to also help with the needs of the country. Nikita Hostin has that story.
So what we're seeing here this morning is a fulfillment of a promise that we made earlier this week. We indicated earlier this week that the RGPF will be doing its part in contributing to our brothers and sisters in St. Vincent.
Water was donated to the St. Vincent Coast Guard by the Royal Grenada Police Force on Wednesday as the island continues to call for water and other items. This crisis comes at the most difficult time as the island is grappling with the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic while preparing for the upcoming hurricane season. Over 500 cases of water and food items were donated, according to Corporal of Police Cordina Douglas McLean.
And today we have the St. Vincent Coast Guard. They are here to collect a quantity of supplies. Over 500 cases of bottled water was collected. These were contributed by members of the RGPF. We also have non-perishable food items and other personal effects that were gathered, that were contributed by members of the police force to assist our brothers and sisters in St. Vincent. The support and the response from members of the RGPF was quite tremendous. It is overwhelming to see that members understand the plight of our colleagues and our fellow men in St. Vincent, and they have heeded to the call to assist, and they have done so generously from their own personal effects. The RGPF will continue with its efforts in whatever way we can. This is the first of many that may happen. Once the need arises, we will come back to our members. We will go to other persons or individuals and seek assistance where necessary for persons on St. Vincent.
Lieutenant Ernest Hamlet of the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Coast Guard shared their appreciation to the Royal Grenada Police Force during this difficult time.
Yes, well, we are here today as part of the humanitarian effort that is put on by our colleagues here in Grenada to assist us with the natural disaster that we are facing right now in St. Vincent and the Grenadines with the eruption of our volcano, the La Soufrière. So as of now, water is critically important to us.
Hamlet gave an update on how things are unfolding in St. Vincent at the moment relating to the eruption.
Lately, the explosive eruptions have basically subsided. So the last one we had would have been on Sunday. So basically right now the ashfall is much less, and we are seeing clearer skies recently, so we are hoping that things will just stay as it is.
Nikita Hostin, MTV News.
Celebrating 100 years is indeed a remarkable milestone for those who get there. And one St. John resident, Agatha Lucina Holston, is one of the blessed few. Lucina, as she is popularly referred to, enjoyed her big day with her relatives and friends, who were elated to be a part of these celebrations. We take in all of the wonderful celebrations, as we say, from Donella Holston.
It is not often one gets to celebrate their 100th birthday, but one resident from Mount Granby St. John, Agatha Lucina Holston, is one of the rare few. Sunday marked a milestone for Miss Holston, who spent her day surrounded by her family and close friends. Lucina, a mother of 5, told the media she is thankful to be alive.
I felt okay, but I'm feeling good. I feel light and strong. Thank the Lord.
She also shared her experience about when she worked on the Douglaston estate so her lone son could attend school.
Well, only one place I work. I'm Douglaston. I go and work for Arthur to go to school. To get school shoes and socks and pants. I work nowhere else.
Lucina's children praised their mother for what she did for them growing up.
I'm very happy, very, very happy to celebrate with her. She was a very strict and loving mother. She took care of 5 of us very well. Because father was not there. My father was in England, and he never really supported me. So
she lived with me. I take care of her. And it's a blessing to have her with me to reach 100. She said that she used to hold me on her leg and rock me. She said I was the one that she loved in all of them. So she used to, love me up and do everything for me.
I didn't have no problem. She was okay. She was a good mother. Grew me the right way, teach me the right things. She's such a loving mother. And I'm so happy to be with her to celebrate her 100 years right now.
Lucina was described by one of her granddaughters as a strict but loving person who enjoyed cooking and singing. She even graced the media with one of her favorite songs.
Then Jesus, meek and mild, look upon a little child. Pity mild and pity me. Suffer me to come to thee.
Reporting for MTV News, I am Donella Holston.
And still ahead in the MTV News Wednesday, Eastern Caribbean Central Bank ECCB issues end date for moratoriums this coming September. And groundbreaking ceremony for Egyptian billionaire 40-plus beach house. We'll have details to those and other stories when we return right after the break. Of course, stay with us.
The first segment of MTV News was brought to you in association with GUT Cooperative Credit Union. It's where you belong.
We are taking pride in outstanding performance. We are encouraging and recognizing innovation. We are committed to continuously doing things better, with enhanced services coming soon. Yes, we are here for you. Check us out today for your financial need. GUT Credit Union, it's where you belong.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
You want a hand sanitizer to do 3 things: kill germs, be gentle, and to go where you go. You can get all of that in our hand sanitizer. Hard on germs, gentle on hands, affordable. Remember, hand sanitizers contain alcohol. Keep away from heat and flames and avoid contact with eyes. Available at retailers island-wide.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
It's another exciting promotion. Vitamalt Golden Vault promotion, which kicks off from Friday, March 5th and runs till Friday, April 30th. To enter in the Vitamalt Golden Vault promotion, place 4 gold Vitamalt crowns with contact information in an envelope and deposit in Mac Redemption boxes and win a staycation at La Luna, $1,000 grocery shopping spree, a tablet, a 55-inch smart TV. You can win $1,000 cash, a year supply of Vitamalt, a laptop, and a 65-inch smart TV with surround sound. So get your drink on and win in the Vitamalt Golden Vault promotion. Vitamalt, vitalized naturally.
Dreaming of taking a break and escaping to an idyllic, happy place? Well, finding it does not require you to go too far. You already live in paradise. All it takes is for you to go out and discover it. Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique are blessed with a wide variety of accommodation that satisfy any taste and budget. Find the one that suits you and your family and treat yourself while having peace of mind that your health and safety is a priority. Knowing that we have gorgeous waterfalls, stunning beaches, and flavorful cuisine, let's be tourists in our own islands and enjoy paradise at home.
Visit www.puregrenada.com/deals to choose your amazing experience today.
Ladies and gentlemen, you don't want to miss this. Sunday, May 2nd, get ready to celebrate with more cash. This time, you can win US $15,000.
$15,000?
Yes, Miguel. 15 big ones. And tickets are just $13 US. But that's not all. To top it off, we're bringing Grenada's 5-time Soca Monarch, the Mad Rass, Boise. Tell me why you like. Bingo!
I right up in your front door like a Jehovah.
Yes! Boise performing live on stage. This is going to be one for the record books. Get your tickets early for only $13 US. In Grenada, tickets are available at gotofet.com or from numerous box offices island-wide and our main office on Bruce Street Mall. If you're overseas, tickets are only available at gotofet.com. Sunday, May 2nd, don't miss the 20th edition of Wagatee Virtual Bingo. Get your tickets now
And join the fun and excitement online.
At Bailey's Funeral Home, we understand the pain and grief you experience when you suffer the loss of a loved one. For years, we have helped thousands of families get through that difficult time by providing professional funeral services to meet their unique needs. Whether your choice is cremation or burial, call us or come into our new facility on the Carenage and meet with our arrangers in a spacious and comfortable environment. Choose from a wide variety of quality coffins and caskets at prices from as low as $1,900. At Bailey's Funeral Home, we believe that no one should feel overwhelmed or anxious about funeral expenses. So when it's time to plan a funeral, join a burial society, or make pre-arrangements when service and costs matter, call Bailey's Funeral Home at 440-2558 or visit us at baileysfuneralhome.org. Bailey's Funeral Home, still providing the perfect tribute any family can afford.
Tick, tock, toe, I win!
Feel like a big kid again when you play NLA's new scratch game, Tic-Tac-Toe. It's instant cash on the go. Reveal 3 X's or 3 O's in the same row, column or diagonally, and win the prizes shown, or as much as $5,000. Win easy with Scratch. Must be 18 or older to play. Tic-Tac-Toe, please.
Give me a tic-tac-toe, please.
Tic-Tac-Toe, please.
The second segment of MTV News is brought to you in association with the Communal Cooperative Credit Union. To grow with us, save with us.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business,
for your education,
for your financial freedom,
for that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the Communal. Contact us today.
Welcome back. This time around, we find 1 year after the COVID pandemic hit the global economies, and with the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, ECCB, issuing the end date for moratoriums this coming September, that customers are experiencing financial challenges. And according to President of the Grenada Bankers Association, Richard Duncan, the banks are aware of these challenges, but it is important for customers to communicate with their bank officers as well. Donella Hostin has a report.
As many people continue to face financial challenges due to the ongoing global pandemic, a number of banks have issued loan deferrals and moratoriums to customers. But with the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank's plan to stop the moratorium program by September 2021, there are some growing concerns. However, President of the Grenada Bankers Association, Richard Duncan, says communication is key, especially where the moratorium is concerned.
Moratorium deferral is one way to help in giving people one less thing to worry about. I don't have to worry about that now, but you do have to confront it at the end. So we like to tell people, think about it carefully, agree which option is best for you, and once the circumstances change, let your banker know so you can, rearrange your loan and continue to function.
He said even though it's been a year since some customers came onto the deferral program, there are quite a few persons who have come off since their circumstances have changed.
1 year on, you still have some people that are under the deferral program. However, quite a few have come off it, not just in our bank or just in banks in Grenada, but throughout the ECCU. In the sense that some people came on, what you might say, in a preemptive way because of the uncertainty as to the gravity and extent. And then they realized that, no, I could cope, I could manage, right? Some people have changed jobs. For example, in Grenada, if in the construction sector is in fact gearing up. So people who are in the hospitality industry, for example, and switch were able to continue to service their debt. So they have been restructured.
According to Mr. Duncan, it is a test now as to how banks can actually help their customers.
Once you come off of the moratorium, the question is, do I add this interest onto the loan and still charge you at the same, 4, 5, or 6%? Do I forgive you the interest? Do I give you as a separate, no interest loan? So there are different modalities. I think that's the real tests.
He noted too that some of the main challenges remain in certain sectors of the economy, including tourism and hospitality.
Some businesses also are, fledging along and are able to service their debt. I think the main challenges remain obviously in the SGU, student accommodation sector, hotels, restaurants, entertainment. Those are the sectors that continue to experience difficulties.
Right.
So we continue to extend.
Reporting for MTV News, I am Donald Hoston.
The billionaire Naguib Sawiris continues to make his mark in the tourism industry here in Grenada with his brand Silver Sands. Sawiris has invested in prime properties in the south of the island and has bought what used to be Groom's Beach House.
A sword-turning ceremony was held on Wednesday at the beach house at Point Salines to commemorate the beginning of Naguib Suarez's second major project here in Grenada. According to Suarez, the beauty of the beachfront hotel will be seen once completed. He says it will provide job opportunities as the plan is to build approximately 40 rooms. He says the idea is to enhance the island's room stock by 50%.
Here I've started to come 3-4 times a year, coming up from once a year, So the hotel will also have a restaurant, so we want to keep it not like this. It should be a bit better than this, because I had also my complaints on the old beach house restaurant, and it should look very nice and hopefully not cost as much, So I would hope that the contractors will have some mercy with us this time, if they're here. And it also will have a nice spa. And as I said, it has a lot of room of expansion.
Tourism Minister Clarice Modeste endorses this new development in the area.
What does it mean for us? A number of things. The setting and the maintaining of a trend. The trend has been set with Silver Sands, and we see the trend is going to continue as we look at the photos and we hear the promise from Mr. Sawiris. So that trend is there. The quality.
Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell was also present at Wednesday's proceedings.
When he gives his word, that is it. Many times people indicate all kinds of plans, see all kinds of drawings. Sometimes I get tired seeing them. And you see nothing after that. But when Naguib says, I want to do this, it is done. So I've always tremendous confidence in whatever Naguib says he's going to do. And his love and feeling for the country has been something I feel has not been matched easily over the years that I've been involved in the leadership of the politics of the country. So I want to make this point, Naguib, that we feel strongly about your love for this country.
For MTV News, Rachel Bean.
One secondary school in St. Andrew held a special assembly on Monday to recognize the critical role the Founding Fathers played in its establishment, including highlighting the work of its students and the accomplishments of its past pupils.
The St. Andrew's Anglican Secondary School celebrated Founders Day on Monday with several activities, including a special assembly recognizing the contributions that the Founding Fathers have made. The school was founded on April 10, 1944, with the first class being held the following year, and according to principal at the school, Diane Abel Jeffrey, the school has been celebrating Founders Day every year since.
As we celebrate today, we had a Founders Day assembly that was led by our Past Pupils Association and our current students. So it was a combination of past pupils and current students hosting this special assembly to remind us that we are SAS and SAS is us. So we're actually celebrating under this theme. I am SAS, SAS is me. Remembering the past, embracing the present, looking to the future.
They also had an exhibition as part of the day's activities, Jeffrey says.
Our students have also, and our past students too, have also participated in an exhibition that is going on at this time with the students and past students showing off what they do our students, what they do in the classes. For example, our food and nutrition students, the dishes that they make, and the technical students, the things that they do in the technical areas, like we have the furniture making, so the students are exhibiting all of these different furniture that they are able to make, their chairs and desks and space savers and so forth. We have the science department, we have the modern language department, showcasing some of the culture of the French and the Spanish.
It is important for members of the Past Pupils Association to be involved, Jeffrey says, so students can note their accomplishments and contributions to society and aspire to do the same.
The assembly that we had this morning, it's a big part of our celebration. It's done every year, where we bring in the past students so that the present students can see that these persons who have gone before them are now out there in society, making an indelible mark, a very important, a very profound mark in society. And they can follow accordingly, and they can understand, they can really get to understand that these persons who are out there in society making those contributions now have been influenced, have been brought up through the same institution that they are part of today.
Members of staff, including the principal, were dressed in the school's uniform as part of the day's celebrations.
MTV News Wednesday, still ahead health-wise, along with regional news roundup and the latest sporting highlights, all right after the break.
The second segment of MTV News was brought to you in association with the Communal Cooperative Credit Union. To grow with us, save with us.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business.
For your education.
For your financial freedom.
For that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the Communal. Contact us today.
We promised you, and now it's time to deliver. St. Louis UPVC is finally open for business. Look for the blue building marked St. Louis UPVC number 21 Frequenter Industrial Park. At St. Louis UPVC, we manufacture durable push-up windows, sliding windows, projected windows, and casement windows. You can also purchase sliding doors. Our products are manufactured with up to half-inch impact glass, with 21 different types of glass to choose from. Windows can be customized to your specifications. Free delivery island-wide. Opening hours Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 12 noon. Feel free to call us at 439-6538 for more information.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
You want a hand sanitizer to do 3 things: kill germs, be gentle, and to go where you go. You can get all of that in our hand sanitizer. Hard on germs, gentle on hands, affordable. Remember, hand sanitizers contain alcohol. Keep away from heat and flames and avoid contact with eyes. Available at retailers island-wide.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
Need a quick, convenient way to pay your bills and avoid lines? Use the online banking feature from Republic Bank, First Caribbean, or Co-op Bank. Contact them today to set up your online banking and enjoy 24-hour convenience to make your bill payments. Stay safe. Grenlec, we are united even when we are apart.
Ladies and gentlemen, you don't want to miss this. Sunday, May 2nd, get ready to celebrate with more cash. This time, you can win US $15,000.
$15,000?
Yes, Miguel. 15 big ones. And tickets are just $13 US. But that's not all. To top it off, we're bringing Grenada's 5-time Soca Monarch, the Mad Rass, Boise. Tell me why you like. Bingo. All right. right up in your front door like a Jehovah. Yeah! Boise performing live on stage. This is gonna be one for the record books. Get your tickets early for only $13 US. In Grenada, tickets are available at gotofet.com or from numerous box offices island-wide and our main office on Bruce Street Mall. If you're overseas, tickets are only available at gotofet.com. Sunday, May 2nd, don't miss the 20th edition of Waggity Virtual Bingo. Get your tickets now
and join the fun and excitement online.
I'm a winner, you are winner, we are winners, winners.
It's the big one. Grenada, imagine winning $25,000 and up to 6 times by scratching just one lotto ticket. Get your triple cash scratch tickets for a chance to live your best life. Win easy with Scratch. For just $3, match any of your numbers to any of the winning numbers and win the prize shown for that number. Reveal a money bag symbol and win the prize instantly. Triple cash scratch. In stores now. Must be 18 or older to play.
Cause I'm a winner. From the moment that I get up, I'm feeling right.
Peace of mind comes from knowing that your family is safe and financially secure. For your peace of mind and theirs, plan ahead. Beacon's Rest Easy policy helps you to do just that. Rest Easy is a policy that offers you a payment upon your death or the death of any covered family member that can be used to offset post-mortem expenses. For as little as 75 cents per day, you can ensure that your expenses are covered. Call Beacon at 440-4447 and sign up for the Rest Easy plan today.
Health-wise, and MTV News comes to you compliments Sunrise Diagnostic Center.
Need quality medical service, professional and warm laboratory experience? Tired of waiting days for your lab results to make diagnosis? You have found your solution at Sunrise Diagnostic Center, located at Unit Number 9, New NIS Building, Melville Street, St. George's, and Canal Road, Grenville, St. Andrew, in the hub of the town, catering to your medical needs. Private, accurate, and confidential laboratory service with same-day results. Walk in or schedule your ultrasound with results with 24 to 48 hours. Our opening hours in St. George's are Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. On Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. And on Canal Road, Mondays to Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And on Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Open on Sundays and public holidays for emergency calls only. 24-hour on-call service is available for emergency laboratory purposes. We meet you where you are, home or office. Special group rates are available. For more information, you can contact us today.
Welcome back. For today's Health Wise, we're speaking with President of the Get Grenada Swimming and Grenada Lifeguards, Deb Eastwood, on the many health benefits to be derived from swimming, especially for adults and members of the elder population, including taking a simple stroll on the beach or engaging in some form of physical activity.
Swimming is it's a great sport. It's more than a sport, it's a life skill. Okay, because you could learn football, but you're probably not going to do a lot of it as you get older. But swimming you're going to do for your whole life, and it's not only healthy, it's fun. And we have people that call us up all the time that want lessons because their doctor recommended it for lots of reasons. It's the buoyancy of the water actually cushions the joints and the muscles, so when you have strains and it's hard to move around, swimming is the best sport. Health-wise, I believe swimming is overall the best sport because it's low impact. You're gonna move your body through the water and you're gonna use almost everything, your shoulders, your arms, your legs. You're gonna be exercising everything. Even breathing, doctors find that your breathing can get better if you swim. So people with arthritis, this is a good therapy for them. It's low impact. So it is very, very healthy in so many ways. And we really encourage adults to come out and swim. Of course, we've got lots of kids that are coming because it's fun and they should learn to be safe and everything. But I really encourage the adults to come out because of the health how healthy it is. And if you're watching this, if you're one of the people that come between 6 and 7 a.m., I love seeing you out here every morning. There's groups, different groups all along the beach that come out in the mornings, and it's relaxing, it's fun, they're with friends, and we see them. It's not like necessarily a workout, although some people work out. It's just, it's healthy to be in the water and to be hanging out. So we see lots of people around 6, between 6 and 7, and then throughout the day we'll see, but there's a whole crew early morning. We have an 80-year-old lady that comes every single week, so don't not go swimming because you think you're too old. Tons of people in their 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, and one person for sure in her 80s.
And still ahead in the Evening News Wednesday, we'll have regional news roundup. And remember, sporting fans, your highlights will be coming up after that segment. So stay with us.
Health-wise at MTV News came to you compliments Sunrise Diagnostic Center.
Need quality medical service, professional and warm laboratory experience? Tired of waiting days for your lab results to make diagnosis? You have found your solution at Sunrise Diagnostic Center, located at Unit Number 9, New NIS Building, Melville Street, St. George's, and Canal Road, Grenville, St. Andrew, in the hub of the town, catering to your medical needs. Private, accurate, and confidential laboratory service with same-day results. Walk in or schedule your ultrasound with results with 24 to 48 hours. Our opening hours in St. George's are Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. On Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. And on Canal Road, Mondays to Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And on Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Open on Sundays and public holidays for emergency calls only. 24-hour on-call service is available for emergency laboratory purposes. We meet you where you are, home or office. Special group rates are available. For more information, you can contact us today.
The third segment of MTV News is brought to you in association with Arizo Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
Ridgeway Residences, a modern, exclusive residential community offered by Arizo. Purchase one of our completely built houses or let us build for you by simply choosing your lot, choosing your home design from our selection, and let us do the rest. Owning a home does not have to be a frustrating process. For more information, contact Arizo Credit Union on 415-0994 or send us an email on info@ridgewayresidences.gd. Ridgeway Residences, hassle-free home ownership.
It's now time for the regional news roundup.
With tonight's regional roundup, I am Clifton James. Volcanologist Professor Richard Robinson is predicting another natural hazard for the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, already dealing with the effect of an erupting La Soufrière volcano. He believes that as the rainy season approaches, the island could face another, potentially more destructive, natural hazard resulting from the volcano. Speaking during his daily update on the state-owned NBC radio on Tuesday, Robertson said that one of the most significant observations over the review period was a laha or mudflow around 4 a.m. A laha is a violent type of mudflow or debris flow composed of a slurry of pyroclastic material, rocky debris and water. The material flows down from a volcano, typically along a river valley, and is extremely destructive, flowing tens of meters per second, and tend to destroy any structures in its path. Robertson said that there is a lot of deposit at the summit of the volcano, and as the rainy season approaches, there could be flooding of lower areas that can damage houses and probably bridges, adding that any of the river valleys on the volcano could also be impacted. In Jamaica, the police investigations into the recent beating of a woman, widely believed to have been at the hands of Central Westmoreland Member of Parliament George Wright, have come to an end because of what the police said is lack of cooperation, primarily from the two persons who were supposedly involved in the incident. The beating was captured on a low-quality video, which went viral on social media with a man beating the woman with a stool. In a release on Friday afternoon, the same day, the governing Jamaican Labour Party, JLP, announced that Wright will be withdrawing from the party's parliamentary caucus in view of the wide-scale public condemnation of the incident. The Jamaica Constabulary Force announced the outcome of its investigations into the physical altercation between Wright and a businesswoman. The constabulary said, following the probe that conformed with law enforcement best practices and involved both parties, it is now clear that the investigation into the alleged incident has come to an end at this time. United States President Joe Biden says the conviction of a former white police officer, Derek Chauvin, in the killing of George Floyd can be a giant step forward in the march towards justice in America. We get more in this report.
We, the jury, in the above entitled matter as to count 1, unintentional second-degree murder while committing a felony, find the defendant guilty.
It was a moment long awaited by Floyd's family.
To see him handcuffed and walk out of that courthouse like my brother was handcuffed, that told me he has no more power. He's not in control anymore, but my brother is in control.
The images of Chauvin pinning Floyd to the pavement with his knee on Floyd's neck while he gasped out that he couldn't breathe triggered worldwide protests and calls for police reform. The guilty verdict was greeted with jubilation mixed with sorrow across the city of Minneapolis.
We don't celebrate a man going to jail. We would have rather George be alive. Amen. But we celebrate that we, because young people, white and black, some castigated, many that are here tonight, marched and kept marching and kept going.
President Biden welcomed the verdict, saying Floyd's murder ripped the blindfolds off the problems with race and policing in the U.S.
Guilty verdict does not bring back George. But through the family's pain, they're finding purpose. So George's legacy will not be just about his death, but about what we must do in his memory.
Crowds gathered at the spot where Floyd's death had been witnessed and filmed, shocking the world. It's the first time in the state of Minnesota that a white police officer involved in the death of someone while on duty has been convicted, let alone convicted of murder. Evelyn Laverick, Euronews.
That was the MTV Regional Roundup for tonight. I am Clifton James.
More news after the break.
The third segment of MTV News was brought to you in association with Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
The safety and security of your information is always important to us. Ariza now offers chip cards, also known as EMV cards, which provide enhanced security for your purchases and are globally accepted. The new Ariza Credit Union Visa International Debit Card continues to have the traditional magnetic stripe with the additional security feature of a chip and can now be used at both chip and traditional magnetic stripe terminals. For your added protection, always keep your PIN private and store your chip card safely in an RFID pouch. Visit arizacu.com to learn more on how to protect your account information. Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
Sport is next.
Holy Natural Spring Water is a water for every occasion. On the field of sports, at your workplace, just open the bottle and savor the pure, refreshing taste. Holy Natural Spring Water is produced in Mama Can St. Andrews and is available in all sizes nationwide. To order, telephone 444-7654 or 533-7654. Holy Natural Spring Water, Grenada's purest bottled water.
Life is beautiful, if only you can see it. Clear Vision Eye Center helps you do just that. We provide expert service, classy eyewear, and cutting-edge technology, all with a quality customer experience. See better, feel better, look better. Meet us today at clearvisiongrenada.com or call 444-0055. WhatsApp 409-0055 or follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Clear Vision Eye Center. Let's see life and the world with a clear vision.
It's another exciting promotion. Vitamalt Golden Vault promotion, which kicks off from Friday, March 5th and runs till Friday, April 30th. To enter in the Vitamalt Golden Vault promotion, place 4 gold Vitamalt crown with contact information in an envelope and deposit in Max redemption boxes and win a staycation at La Luna, $1,000 grocery shopping spree, a tablet, a 55-inch smart TV. You can win $1,000 cash, a year supply of Vitamalt, a laptop, and a 65-inch smart TV with surround sound. So get your drink on and win in the Vitamalt Golden Vault promotion. Vitamalt, vitalized naturally.
In every line, you must have Wester Hall rum. With a limited offer, you can enjoy our most popular mixes. Coca-Cola and number 7 in our 250 ml bottles for only $12. And Schweppes Ginger Ale and number 3 in our 250 ml bottles for only $10. Enjoy the perfect mix. Available at participating shops island-wide. What's your number? Drink responsibly.
Tick, tock, toe. I win!
Feel like a big kid again when you play NLA's new scratch game, Tic-Tac-Toe. It's instant cash on the go. Reveal 3 X's or 3 O's in the same row, column, or diagonally, and win the prizes shown, or as much as $5,000. Win easy with Scratch. Must be 18 or older to play. Tic-Tac-Toe, please.
Give me a Tic-Tac-Toe, please.
Tic-Tac-Toe, please.
Coming up in sport, Grenada Football Association and the Ministry of Sport sign an MOU for the new program of 40 elite players. Stay with us for the details.
Oh, man. My name is Hollis Map. I perform around the world. When I travel, I book with Carib Jet.
Call
Jet now, 100% Grenadian, operating 30 years plus.
Telephone number 439-4444 in Grenada or click caribjet.com. Caribjet, True Blue St. George's, the number one for travel.
And now, sporting fans, your highlights.
Good evening, sporting fans. The Grenada Football Association and the Ministry of Sports signed a MOU for the new program of 40 elite players. GFA board members said this will enhance the level of play among players on the field.
This project has been in the development for the last 12 months or so. Most of the persons in this project have already done one part of the program. And we now move to the execution of the project. And this certainly will help the GFA in enhancing the players that we have.
Nai Cruikshank successfully competed in 3 days of competition at the Para World Swimming Series in Louisville, Texas from April 15 to the 17th, 2021. Prior to the commencement of the games, she received her official para swimming classification of S9 in the freestyle, backstroke and butterfly, SM9 in the individual medley and S8 in the breaststroke. Now that Nai holds the official classification of a para swimmer, it will open opportunities for further competition. While this was Nai's first time competing in a para swimming event, it was also an opportunity for her to potentially make the qualifying standard for the Paralympic later this year in Tokyo. Nai competed in the 100-meter breaststroke, the 50-meter freestyle, and the 200-meter IM. While she did not make the qualifying time in either of the listed events, she performed very well and was closest to obtaining the required time for the 100-meter breaststroke. Grenada is afforded one wild card for participation in the Paralympic Games. Therefore, it is yet to be determined if Nai will still have an opportunity to make her debut at the Paralympics in August 2021. Three-time champion Chennai Super Kings moved to the top of the Indian Premier League table with an 18-run victory over Kolkata Knight Riders. Chennai made 224 from their 20 overs, with Faf du Plessis making an unbeaten 95 and Ruturaj Gaikwad 64. Kolkata slumped to 31 for 5 with Deepak Chahar taking 4 for 29 from 4 overs. They recovered to leave 28 needed from 2 overs, with Andre Russell making a 21-ball 50, Danish Kartik 40 and Pat Cummins 66, but Chennai hung on. The BCCI has proposed to the ICC 9 venues for the 2021 Men's T20 World Cup. Ahmedabad, Chennai, Delhi and Mumbai were part of the list finalized at the BCCI's Apex Council, which met virtually last weekend. The ICC, which runs the global tournaments, will decide on the final venues based primarily on the COVID-19 pandemic situation in India. The 16-team tournament is scheduled to be played between October and November, with November 13 being earmarked for the final scheduled in Ahmedabad. It is understood the ICC has done research of a few venues but is facing the challenge of sending experts to India, which currently is going through a second wave of the pandemic. An ICC team is understood to be traveling to India on April 26th. And that has brought us to the end of MTV's Evening Sports. I am Rachel Bain.
The latest in sport. When we return, we'll take a look at the public forecast and then have a recap of tonight's main stories.
MTV Weather is brought to you in association with Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
To avoid the inconvenience of disconnection, know your due date. It is the deadline date by which your bill must be paid every month to keep your account current. Your due date is printed on your bill.
It's the middle of the week, and with the Wednesday night's weather forecast, I'm meteorologist Dwayne Williams. Good evening to you, viewers. Sunny and hot conditions again prevail throughout the Eastern Caribbean with a brisk daytime wind. It eased a bit into the afternoon, but it did bring some cooling before that. We do have a shallow area of moisture that is moving into the area, which should see a slight increase in cloudiness and possible 1 or 2 very brief showers during the early part of the night. We can see the cloudiness associated with that area of moisture that is heading into the region, mostly around our area here. Just a few early nighttime sprinkles are possible. We are also still expecting that haze to start affecting us by Friday. By that time, we should be seeing an increase in cloudiness also. The forecast for Wednesday night, clear conditions. Apart from those few possible brief showers with a minimum temperature of 24, winds will be a bit lighter tonight, easterly coming in at between 5 and 15 miles per hour. Sunny conditions continue on Thursday. No major chance of rain. East-northeasterly to easterly winds 12 to 24 miles per hour. Seas moderate, 5 to 7 foot waves in open waters. The sun rises 5:51. It sets at 6:19. 33 is the expected max on Thursday. Will feel like 36. UV index extreme. In the nighttime, the minimum will fall once again to around 24. Moonrise is in the mid-afternoon, 2:17. The moon sets at 3:06 in the morning. Fair conditions in Port of Spain. Lots of sunshine in both Bridgetown and Kingston. Thunderstorms in Miami. Partly cloudy. New York, London will be sunny. Here at home, by Friday, we should be seeing a slight increase in cloudiness. Partly conditions should prevail for Friday, Saturday, and possibly into the early part of Sunday. Generally fair skies after the chance of rain increases to about 30 to 40% on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That's it for me for Wednesday night, folks. Have yourself a great night. Join me again on Thursday.
MTV Weather was brought to you in association with Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
And now for a recap of the headlines. Grenada seeks to improve food production as La Soufrière volcano affects agricultural exports. The University of the West Indies Seismic Research Center, meanwhile, develops a humanitarian response to the situation in St. Vincent. Police force donates much-needed water, also, of course, to St. Vincent. And in sport, Chennai Super Kings go top after Kolkata Knight Riders win the IPL. We've had details to those and other stories, the public forecast information. I'm Tony Julian, along with the rest of the news team. Thank you for viewing, and do have a great Wednesday night.